Lean in and wait a moment, because what I'm going to tell you will make you reconsider. I'll show you exactly what Taylor's car looks like in plain, understandable language. It cost her millions of dollars. Stay with me to the very end, because the entire car tells a different tale once you see a small element within the cabin that most people overlook. Take in the stance first. Even when it is parked, it rides wide and low, serene but confident, as if it controls the lane. Under the sun, the paint appears smooth, glossy, and deep like wet ink. Like a single, flawless brushstroke, the lines are crisp. The lights up front are focused, narrow and sharp, like eyes that already know where to go, rather than noisy. Because true power never needs to yell, the insignia remains silent and the grille is placed near the road. The large, tidy wheels have a polished lip that catches light and reflects it back in fast sparks while it rolls. Tiny panel gaps are carefully lined up as you get closer. When you close a door, you'll hear a quiet hush rather than a slam, the sound that indicates how much labor went into the construction. Now breathe and open the door. The scent of clean, fresh leather and a fresh day permeates the air. The seats don't appear to be made for showroom dummies, but rather for actual people. Held without resistance, you sit and sink just enough. One of those small details you miss until you see it, and then you can't stop admiring, is the straight, tight stitching. With a large screen that is both brilliant during the day and soft at night, the dash is straightforward and easy to use. The switches click smoothly and effortlessly, and they feel sturdy. The wheel is strong and pleasant, much like a nice handshake. Press the start button to begin listening. The engine awakens with a calm, steady, deep voice that slows your breathing. It doesn't roar. It purrs with quiet strength, as if it doesn't need to demonstrate its ability to sprint. The ride seems like a calm sea on the road. Whispers emerge from bumps. The wind subsides to a gentle hum. From here, the city appears to be moving more slowly, as if the vehicle has its own weather. When you press the pedal, it moves quickly, cleanly, and without any drama. Strong without jerking, the brakes are gentle and sturdy. The cabin glows with a gentle halo after dark, the kind of light that smoothest out every line. You take note of the tidy spaces to store your belongings, such as a phone slot, a deep cup well, and a tiny tray that catches keys to prevent them from slipping. Every touch point feels as though it has been tested 100 times before being improved one more. The world appears brilliant and framed from behind. The cabin remains cozy and private despite the glass encircling the borders. The sound system fills the room with clarity, fullness, and never harshness, much like sunlight does. The sky enters like an invited guest, as the roof opens with a single push. Indeed, the price is outrageous, the kind of sum that people spend to purchase 1 or 2 homes. However, the reality behind that large price tag is that this vehicle is a silent testament to years of arduous labor and sleepless nights. It's not about showing off your money. It has to do with craft. It's about picking the best and paying attention to how each component feels on a typical day. Imagine the arrival now. There's a gentle lift of the door, a leisurely turn toward the lights, and the audience inhales for no apparent reason. Imagine a late-night voyage after work, with the outer world at a distance, the cabin serene and cozy, and city lights on damp streets. Even if you never own this car, you will still experience its magic, a tiny haven of tranquility in a world full of noise. Here's the small thing that most people overlook. You stuck with me? Take a look at the console in the middle, close to the cup well. A tiny card is nestled into a narrow hole with slightly worn corners. A few words that are important to her are written in a brief line on it. Perhaps it's a goal, a friend's remark, or just a reminder to take a deep breath. Despite being little and silent, it contains the entire narrative. Without peace, power is simply noise. This is peaceful power. It costs millions because it purchases an emotion that is impossible to replicate: calmness, relaxation, and attention. If this glimpse of Taylor's vehicle made you smile, watch till the very end, hit like, leave a comment with your favorite portion, forward this to a car-loving friend, and subscribe to ensure you never miss the next reveal.